I must say that today at the bakery this has been a great turnout considering it was election day. I think it's been a great turnout and a lot of people. So welcome, I'm Chef Rakhee Vasvani and this masterclass is powered by Unox. One of my favorite ovens, obviously, my one and only favorite oven actually. And we do have a booth there. You should come over if you are a baker, and if you want to upgrade and move on to a professional oven, then definitely you must visit our stall, because we're baking, we're cooking from morning till evening, some great stuff, and the techniques that are in there are fabulous. So please do come. Today we're doing a spiced Bhappa crumble. When I mean spiced Bhappa is generally, I'm doing like a baked yogurt. I want to show you a steam function in the oven, because what I've seen is all the other masterclasses were either cakes or cookies. So I wanted to show the versatility of this oven, and that was important. Okay, so chef has actually said that. Will you explain what we've done over there? What's the temperature we're looking at? So if you want to bake, you can bake, right? But you know, you can actually steam in this also, you can grill in this also. This oven doesn't need a 3-phase, it's a single phase. This is a Baker Lux Shop Pro. In fact, this is an LED panel, and the latest one is with even better digital technology which you can use. You can even do your caramel custard, your creme brulee, or your doklas, whatever you want to steam, you can steam in this. So I'm going to use the steam function for my baked yogurt. But before that, I'm going to make a spiced crumble. So first we're going to start preheating the oven. Am I right? So very simply I want to show you how easy it is to use that oven, because many a times when you see something professional, you get a mental block. It's not that difficult, it's really simple, and that's exactly what we want to show you. Has a panel. In fact, you can set your recipe and you just have to start placing the buttons there. Okay, so I'm going to hand over to her while I start taking everything for the crumble.
So over here in the panel we'll be preheating. Over here the PRE, that's for preheating. We'll be putting it at 140 degrees out over here, because we don't want to burn the crumble. We just want it to be nice and crisp. Then comes our step number 1. And now I'll be putting in the time. The time over here I'll be putting it as 15 minutes. The temperature is going to be 130. Now for the preheating I put it as 140, and for the step 1 I put it as 130, because I know once I open the oven there's going to be 10 degrees of heat difference. That's why I want to bake the crumble at 130, but preheating will be 10 degrees slightly more. So as you can see over here, I did it at 130. I won't be giving any steam. We want the crumble to be nice and dry. And the fan speed over here, we put at 1. We have 3 fan settings, 0, 1, 2. We'll be putting it at 1. And all you have to do is start.
So you can see my one dessert recipe needs 2 functions, and that's what my oven is going to do. So the first one is a basic baking, where I need to dry it, but I don't need to completely dry it. The second one is where I'm going to steam the whole process. So we are going to show you both those techniques. It doesn't take too much time, but you're definitely going to love that dessert, and you can make this when you have friends and family coming over. I'm just doing some wedges, some orange wedges here. So I'm going to start with, see, the oven is already announcing to me that it's preheated. How many of you all over here have a mental block with an oven? Anyone? Yeah, you're comfortable? Okay. How many of you all are using home ovens and not professional ovens? But yeah, home ovens? उस next step कब आने वाला है? सोचा है उसके बारे में? बहुत ज़रूरी है. So yes? You booked? Very good. Congratulations. मैंने अपना first Unox लिया था 14 to 16 years ago. When I stopped working for 10 years when my kids were young. अभी तो बड़े हो गए हैं, 28 and 25. My daughter went to CIA, Culinary Institute of America. बोलना पड़ता है, क्योंकि पता है जब पहले हम किसी फ्रेंड्स एंड फैमिली को बोलते कि she's gone to CIA, तो सब बोलते हाय बेटी को CIA में भेजा. You know, everyone knows, because they're watching American shows, they think CIA, but CIA stands for Culinary Institute of America. तो मैं वो full name बोल के बताती हूँ, you know. Some people understand and some say why she isn't spelling it out. I'm like, I know क्या हुआ है मेरे साथ, इसलिए मैं पूरा बता देती हूँ. But the whole idea was मैंने 10 साल break लिया था because I wanted to be a hands-on mom, and then when I entered, तो मैंने अपना oven जो Unox है इटली से मंगाया था. वो टाइम पे the company was not in India. And you won't believe that oven is still working. I used it for 12 to 14 years. And then I sold it off 1-2 years back to Swati Snacks. Everyone must have heard of Swati Snacks for their cloud kitchen. They were using my space and they were not. I left everything with them. I said मैं अपना ये oven है ना, मेरा relationship है इसके साथ, इसको मैं लेके जा रही हूँ. And 1 week, 2 weeks they were not giving it back to me. I said दाल में कुछ तो गड़बड़ है. So I said चलो सिंधी दिमाग अंदर से पैसे आएंगे, मैं तो नया वाला लूँगी. That's when I took this one. तो ऐसे चलो मैं ये वाला लेती हूँ तो ये इसको बेच देती हूँ तो मेरे को नया मिल जाएगा. And I actually made profit after using for so long. I actually sold it. So what I'm saying is when you buy a good piece, the whole idea is मुझे बेचने की ज़रूरत भी नहीं थी. Of course मैं नया ले रही हूँ. But it's still working and it gives you professional results. That is what's important for a professional. For you to still be a home chef, that step to be a professional chef, you need knowledge of ingredients, जो यहाँ आपको मिलेगा यहाँ exhibition में, techniques which you will get from training and equipments. जब ये तीनों का combination होगा, then every product that you make is going to be professional and you will keep getting better and better. Remember, change is the constant factor और रोज अपने आप को हमें upgrade करना है. Am I right? इस बात पे तो तालियां होती हैं. We all want to do that and that's the reason तालियां बहुत फीकी हैं. Yes, yes, louder, 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 louder. Yes, now I can hear it. Perfect. So that is what we're here for and that's why all these master classes, these sessions and all this is happening. So let's start with our crumble. I'm going to take all kinds of seeds, whichever you like. If you like amaranth, तो आप उसको popcorn की तरह कढ़ाई में pop भी कर सकते हैं. You can even add that. So I'm just going to, we'll make it in a bowl. So I'm taking some pista slivers. I have some mixed seeds over here as you can see. Okay. And then I've got some blueberries. These are dried and sweetened. I'm taking some cashew. Okay. Some almonds. We're taking some hazelnuts. Okay. We've got some apricots and some oats. Yep. Okay, we've already. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is wear my gloves. Okay. So now we're just going to add some honey, some cinnamon seasoning. Would anyone love to come and do that for me? Oh, we are taking continuous video. So sweet of you. Come. You come over. You continue. Come. Come. Can you season that with cinnamon for me, please? Yes. Yeah, with a spoon, just like a pinch. You don't want to over. You can even put 5 spice. You know, you get the Christmas spices. You can do that. If you don't get anything, then cinnamon and clove a little bit is also fine, and a little star anise. It should do the trick for you. Okay. Okay. Let's mix that, and then some honey. Can you give me some honey in this? Okay. You